Dear Captain Harv, how can I make sure I choose the right flight school for my training? Such a simple question, yet so challenging to answer correctly. Fortunately, you were clever enough to ask me. The answer is different for every pilot or future pilot, and the answer might even change as you go through training. But don't worry, I've got your six. That's pilot speak for I've got your back. Make sure you pick a school that will teach you that. First, we need to determine what your goals are before we can begin to look at flight training options. Are you a young lad or lass looking for a professional career in the greatest occupation in human history? Or, regardless of your age, are you just looking to gain the coveted private pilot certificate so that you can chase the clouds in a small aircraft whenever you fancy? Or perhaps you're already a pilot and you're looking to shake off the rust or maybe gain a new rating. Allow me to speak to those of you looking to make a living at 36,000 feet, especially if you're considering this as a college pursuit. First,
outstanding!
But secondly, the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association has excellent resources on their website that can help you find both a good aviation college and maybe even a scholarship or two. Check their website at aopa.org. Now, for the rest of you, you probably don't need a Part 141 school. What's a Part 141 school, you ask? Well, the FAA has two sets of rules flight schools must choose from when offering a flight training program. Flight training under Part 141 is somewhat more regimented and typically found at flight schools that cater to pilots looking to make a career of it, while Part 61 schools allow non-professional pilots to learn at whatever pace is best for them. In the end, however, all pilots have to pass the same tests. Regardless of which path you choose, pilots who received either type of training will be held to exactly the same standard of awesomeness. But once you've decided on that, what's next? Are there Yelp reviews for flight schools? Are flight instructors ranked by popularity somewhere within the tubes of the interwebbings? Well, yes, but they're about as useful as water in your fuel tank. Start by looking for flight schools and certified flight instructors, called CFIs, in your area. Visit the Flight School Finder on the AOPA website for a comprehensive list. Now, it's time for you to make one of the most important pilot and command decisions of your flying career. Who will teach you? Remember this well. Superior planning leads to superior results. Like any good pilot, you need a checklist. Does the school's curriculum have everything you want? Maybe you want to take ground school online instead of in person with them. Do they have simulators which can save you time and money on your path to flying glory? What about the instructors? How qualified are they? How long have they been teaching? Do they look and act like professionals? Or could they be mistaken for angry poop-throwing orangutans? What about their airplanes? Now, just because an airplane is old doesn't mean it's a poor choice for flight training. But if the aircraft fleet looks like it just lost a dogfight in World War II, you should probably go someplace else. Use your best judgment, and don't be afraid to listen to your gut when it tells you yes or no. Remember, you're about to spend a lot of time and money on an investment in yourself. Make sure it's the wisest investment possible. Finally, after you choose a school and an instructor to pursue your training, keep reviewing the checklist. You can change your mind anytime you want to better suit your flight training. You may decide a few hours into your training that what works for someone else isn't working for you. For example, your trusted friend might learn best from a CFI with a gentle voice and endless patience. Okay, Norman, that was what we call a death spiral. Now, you're doing fine, but we're gonna try and avoid that in the future, okay? Here, have an orange juice. Whereas you might learn best with a CFI that delivers instant and frank feedback at a volume you can easily hear over the intercom.
Right rudder! Right rudder, damn it! I know we're not flying yet, but I can just tell you're about to make the mistake.
Or somewhere in between. I've put a link to your flight school checklist in the description of this video. Check it out and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. You're welcome. Until next time, this is Captain Harv reminding you that I'd love to be the one who teaches you how to fly, but what I know can't be taught. You have to be born awesome. So I'm trying to get more people to subscribe to the channel. Mrs. Captain Harv thinks I should get on TikTok. I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, you bet. Man, ready to get at it.
I don't know, man. Aren't you kind of old?
What was that?